children. Today we are going to discuss the topic of human evolution. It is just like regular evolution, only with a lot more murder. Human beings belong in the order of primates, under the class Mammalia. The characteristics that all mammals under the order of primates have in common include, but are not limited to, hair on the body, a flattish whitish rib cage, front and hind limbs capable of grasping, climbing, and swinging from vine to vine like Tarzan, 5 digits on each limb, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 nipples, 3 different kinds of teeth, 1 offspring per pregnancy, unless you are a weirdo, great big brains, sturdy backbones, a penis, and stereoscopic vision, which is achieved by both of the eyes being on the front of the face instead of on the sides, and the lower half of the face being ridiculously flat in order to increase the efficiency of vision, with the expense of having the smelling capabilities of a wax figurine. Of course, there are those who disagree with human evolution. There are also those who denounce the scientific community for promoting the idea that humans have evolved from apes and monkeys. These are known as stupid people. For you see, whether or not you agree with human evolution, there is no such theory that humans have evolved from apes and or monkeys. Because if they had, there would be no apes and or monkeys. Because the process of natural selection would have cut out everything that makes apes and monkeys themselves, and thus not as cool or popular as us. The actual general agreement among today's heathen scientists is that the evolutionary process for Homo sapiens began around 60 million years ago. The very first kind of primate-ish creature is said to have been the Plesiadapis, which lived in ancient North America and ancient Europe. It had many characteristics that primates have today, yet it also had claws, a big bushy tail, and eyes on the side of its head. From this single creature, it is thought that various species branched out, including prosimians, Old World monkeys, New World monkeys, and hominoids, under which the gibbon, the orangutan, the gorilla, the chimpanzee, and the bipedal man creature all fall. These are also known as great apes. Paleontologists have used the discovery of variously shaped and sized skulls, half-skulls, jawbones, teeth, etc. from different time periods in order to create a theoretical timeline of the evolutionary history of species with the genus Homo. It goes like this. A long time ago, there was the Homo habilis, or handyman. The handyman lived possibly in Tanzania, and existed for around 1 million years before they were destroyed by the Rudolfenses, who were then destroyed by the Ergasters, who were then destroyed by the Georgicuses, who were then eaten by the Antecessors, who were then pimp-smacked by the Erectus, who were then clubbed to death and ceremoniously buried by the Heidelberg man, who eventually gave birth to the Neanderthals. The Neanderthals lived in most of Europe, Asia, and the Americas. They were the most advanced and most widely spread species of them all. That is, until the Sapiens came and made both love and war with them, ensuring that eventually all of the Neanderthal genomes were either obliterated or absorbed into that of the Sapien species. And that is why all of us today are Homo sapiens, though there is still thought to be lingering genomes from other species in certain cultures. The reason this evolutionary process is still debated today is because scientists who discovered the bones have, as of yet, no way to completely 100% determine the time and place of origin, or even to say with certainty that each of these discovered species is truly a different species as opposed to variations on the Homo sapien. So, as of now, the verdict remains in suspended animation. Perhaps someday you could be the next scientist or great thinker to solve the issue of human evolution once and for all. So be sure to study hard and always believe in the power of magic.